Hello and welcome to the Downseller Studio YouTube channel. My name is Jen, I'm your host, and we are here for Vlogmas 2025. I'm so excited to be back with you all this holiday season. I have no idea exactly how it's going to unfold. We definitely do have some fun holiday plans in the mix for the coming days, and I'm excited to share it with you. If you are new here, I'm the host of the Downseller Studio audio podcast and founder of the Pigskin Party. We're in our 12th season. We do a great knit along, crochet along, make along every fall. We also do another fun one in the summer called the Splash Pad Party. And I love to knit and crochet and spin, so you will definitely see some yarny goodness around here. But I also have a day job at a big Boston hospital, a lot of family and friends that I will see over the course of the month. And like I said, you just never know exactly how this thing is going to play out. So for now, it is time to head out to work. And today is my boyfriend Dan's birthday. So we're going to go out to the Irish pub for dinner tonight. And yeah, let's see where the day takes us. I'm so glad that you're here. One more thing, the house is already decorated for Christmas, and that obviously happened before December 1st. So while I head off to work, why don't you check out this year's decorations? Here's a look at our decorations for this year. I do things a little bit differently every year and figured we'd start at the front door. My friend Kim gave me this wreath. We're gonna then come into the living room area. I always decorate this section at the top of the bookshelf, which isn't used for books at all. Got a picture of my niece as the black sheep in Boston Ballet's The Nutcracker. Of course, lots of decorative linens and blankets and things like that. Our Christmas stockings go back here. Of course, you're not really going to be able to see mine, because of course it turned around, but you get the idea. I did add a little bit to our newer plant shelves that are back behind the couch, which I really like. And then here's the rest of the living room. One of my favorite things that you will see all month long is this festive advent calendar from Avon with this cute little mouse who hops from day to day. On the other side of the living room is our dining room. We adjust the table a little bit so that the tree can go back here. I'm recording this early because some of the decorations are up and the house is tidy, but the Christmas tree is not here, obviously, at the time of this recording. But we do have some fun things on the hutch, which we turn and put into the corner for the Christmas season to allow room for this tree. And then I tend to work right here at the dining room table for most of the month of December when I'm working remotely. I do love me a garland. This one came from TJ Maxx or Home Goods or one of those places, but I almost always buy them at Trader Joe's when they have their wool felt balls one. So I have all different colors, and you might have noticed that there was one up here as well, which looks great with the lights. I pared down what I put on the island for this year. Sometimes it can feel a little hectic and cluttered, but I love the things that I chose for this little two-tier stand. I think they're just so fun. I got this cute little Santa, I think in Wales, when I was there. And my friend Marta's son, Rock, and Marta made me this little El Tío, which is a thing from Catalonia. And then we'll put our Christmas cards here. Picture of the niece and nephew when they were little. We usually end up putting avocados or things that need to ripen up on a dish on the counter. So there we go. It's a bit festive without being too overwhelming. In the bathroom, we also have a few touches of Christmas. I think these Santa and Mrs. Claus might be my favorite decorations of all. I've definitely had these since I was a little kid in our family home, and now they're here and I love them. I also really love this reindeer. Here's a peek at the decorations in our bedroom, including our Christmas duvet cover and a pretty quilt. The garland matches the print on the duvet, which you can't really see here. Another little Christmas tree and some sentimental decorations, including a cute crochet tree, my mom's candle, and a decoration that I got from my Aunt Florence on the left here. I am at the train station, but a train just pulled out and there's not another one coming for a few minutes. So figured I'd do a little check-in. Sorry, the quarters are a little tight here. I threw on a shawl today. This was a shawl that I originally made for my grandmother. Probably can't see very well. It's just a big triangular shawl. I forget what this is knit out of. Maybe like a Nora or something like that. But she hadn't been wearing it, so she gave it back to me, which is great. And I am going to do some knitting and crochet on the train this morning, so I figured I'd tell you about that, because when I'm on the train, I'm not going to be able to tell you. I have 2 different self-striping Advent sock yarns that I'm going to work with that I'm very excited about. I did the cuffs in contrasting colors, so I'm ready to go. One is from Michelle of Woolens and Nosh. I am obsessed with her yarn and her dyeing. I have the superwash Tarhi base. It's beautiful and toothy and woolly. And that one looks like it has like a camping outdoorsy kind of theme, which is wonderful. And then the other one is from Freckled Whimsy, and it's an 80s girl or 80s something, and it's all different fun 80s colors. And there's a guide that I'll show you that shows each day and what the color is inspired from. So I have those 2, and then I'm working on a crocheted Queen Elsa, I almost said Anna, from Frozen, that I'm making for my niece Gabriella for Christmas. So it's bottom up, so she's got legs and a body and a dress, and now she's got the start of a head. So we'll see how we do. I think I will likely craft in the morning, and then on the commute home I might do some video editing. So we'll see how much done I get today. The vlogging part of this definitely takes away some of my crafting time, but this is a craft of a different kind and I enjoy doing it. So let's hit the road. Off to do some training. Hello friends, the workday is over. Got in early, got out early, very excited about that. Sorry, this jacket is a little noisy, but just wanted to get in a quick little recording before I head off to meet Dan for his birthday dinner. I did get in the knitting on my 2 advents on the train ride home before I got my editing done, so win-win all around. I will put in some footage here. First, I did my Woolens and Nosh sock. It was a beautiful blue stripe today. And then I misspoke this morning. It is not Freckled Whimsy. It is Kirby Warby. And today's beautiful pink stripe that you're seeing there. So yeah, it was exciting to work on those. They're both really quick. I think it was like 3 rounds. So nice and easy to get those done. I have a pair of socks to work on at dinner tonight. The first one of these is done, and I'm just on the leg of the second one. So that's going to be tonight's dinner and music knitting. Let's head on out. Hello again. We are back from dinner. We had a really nice time at the Irish pub. We were realizing tonight that we don't really go there a lot at this time of year. We typically go in like spring and summer, and they played a lot of Christmas music tonight. Not necessarily Dan's favorite, but I'm like, it works out pretty well for Vlogmas. So either before this or maybe at the end. I only recorded a little bit, but I will share some tidbits of that with you as well. Now I'm home. I have my cute little tree over here. Let's see if I can. So here's my little setup. Once I open my advents, I put them in here underneath my little Christmas tree. Get this back into place. And I'm sorry, I will try to edit this out wherever I can, but I got a cold back in October, and anytime I get a cough, I get a tickle that lasts for ages. So here we go. It's annoying. I'm not sick. It's just so frustrating. Anywho, I got this cute little suitcase kind of thing at Savers for $2.49 and got it for my advents, which actually works out perfectly because as of Thursday night, I'm going to be staying with my dad. So I'm going to bring my suitcase full of yarn. And we've got our Legacy Fiber Arts minis. And like I said earlier, I also have their 4 Sundays of Advent. Yesterday was the first Sunday of Advent, so I'm technically behind, but I wanted to save it for you guys. The theme for both of theirs this year is movies. All right, without further ado, let's open this. You guys. Back to the Future sock set. Oh my god, I want to cast these on right now. Sue, my friend, you've outdone yourself. Look at these bits of purple. I love it so much. I don't know if this is going to correlate to any of these. So Back to the Future is also the first day of our mini skein advent. So let's see if there's overlap. If there's more of this colorway, I'm here for it. Ooh, what? Oh yeah, maybe it is, which is a-okay with me. I love it very much. Yay! Let's see. Here's a hint for tomorrow. Top Gun. Nice. They also put in, they do like very few extras, but what they do I always think is really fun. So I think this is what was in my mini skein one. So we've got some microwave popcorn, and we've got candy because we are ready for the movies. I did get another microwave popcorn with the other set they sent me. And Nerd Gummy Clusters. All the rage right now. They're good. They're not my favorite. This is gold. I love an Airhead. I like sour apple. And I like watermelon. Love it. Amazing. All right. That might be it for today. I guess besides the pub, it wasn't all that exciting of a day, but that's what happens as we share our everyday lives. Not every day is a party. So, although we did kind of have a party. So, anyways, thank you for joining me. If you've made it all the way through this first video, I really appreciate your being here, and I look forward to sharing more of the month with you. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it the old thumbs up, like it, subscribe, leave a comment down below if there is anything that you would like to see this month. I would love to hear from you guys what you're looking for, more of, less of. Be kind, but I'm happy for some feedback. So yeah, don't be shy. Don't forget you can check me out over on Instagram as BostonJen1 and on Ravelry as BostonJen if you want to see what I'm up to. All right, have a great night. I will see you again tomorrow.